Hey YouTubers, my name is Amber. I hope you're enjoying a fabulous Friday. Hopefully it's going to be a warmer weekend because, whew, yeah, I don't usually complain when it's 100 degrees in the summer, but man, I'm a little sick of this winter. Gotta tell you. So, as we jump into this, I'd like to welcome you to my second update for Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo. This was a project pan challenge begun by Megan. You know her as Meg's Makeup 8 here on YouTube. So if you are new to my videos, go on and check the description box below. I will put a link to Megan's channel as well. And I also want to, I know I've been doing this in a lot of my videos, but if you're new to project panning, you're new to Pan That Palette, you're new to just YouTube in general, project panning challenges like this are fabulous ways for you to pick out items in your makeup collection to literally finish off, move out, and you make tons of friends in the process. So jump on into these challenges. They are so much fun. And I'm not officially starting it yet, but just kind of keep this in the back of your mind. I've been thinking about this for several months, and I've decided that the next challenge I would like to present, if you are interested in participating, I'm going to call 4x4 or 4 by the 4th of July. I do not want to officially start those items for me until after Paige's challenge ends on March 20th and Megan's challenge ends on May 5th. So just kind of keep 4 things in mind. It gives you yet more incentives to move some makeup out of your collection, and hey, short burst is always a positive one, isn't it? So just be thinking about those 4 items as we get ready for the next challenge. And then can you believe it's been a year since we've done 5 by fall? Like, I feel like I just woke up and did that challenge a couple of months ago, not last year. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year. Holy moly. So on that note, be thinking of the 4 items that you want to move out. So let's get into the items that I chose for Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo. I threw in a couple of extra things because I realized that the items I picked I'm going to actually go through really fast. So the first things, I actually combined these. I'm trying to go through a tube of the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. As you can see, I have cut this open. It's a white lotiony consistency with purple beads in it, and it changes to your skin tone to basically prime, perfect, give you an even skin tone. It's supposed to hydrate and also to hide imperfections. Not really crazy about this completely on its own, but I have about 2 uses left in this. So as my actual foundation on top of it, I go through with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation in the shade Creamy Natural. As you can see, I've cut this open, and I've got about, I probably have about 3 uses left in this. I don't like this foundation on its own because it's not enough coverage for me where I feel like I don't need to use a lot of stuff on top of it. So, but as I've talked about in previous videos, when I combine these 2 together, that was slick. When I combine them together and put them on my face, I do get the coverage I want. It is the foundation combination I am wearing today. I love it, but I'm ready to move this out. Then, as a partner to that foundation combo, I have been trucking through this. I wanted to finish up a powder out of my collection because I do have, I think, 5 or 6 face powders, maybe more than that, that I really just want to get through in 2015. I've got to get moving to get through them. So here's where I am. I'm currently working on the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder, also in the shade Creamy Natural. I hadn't hit too much pan in the last update, but this time, look at that. The brush that I'm using to get through this is a Real Techniques powder brush. I swirl it around 2 or 3 times. I buff it in all over my face, and then I go back in with what's left and I set my under eyes after I've finished using my LORAC Pro palette, my concealer, that good stuff, because currently I am panning Deep Purple out of the LORAC Pro palette, and the fallout is nuts. Absolutely nuts out of that shadow. So I've actually had to sweep a little bit extra powder, so it's helping me to go through it slightly faster than I was before, but I'm very, very pleased with how quickly I'm going through this product. And typically a powder this size you can get through in about 3-4 months tops, just to kind of give you a time frame if you're trying to get through a lot of face powders in your collection, because I know it gets overwhelming really fast, especially if you're trying to pan a bunch of loose powders. I know, I've been there. This is a treat compared to going through something like the Bare Minerals jumbo size powders I was trying to get through, because that was nuts. Then the third thing, I probably should have talked about this before I talked about kind of my foundation routine, but I'm currently panning the NYX HD Studio Photogenique Primer Base. This has a lot less product than you would think when you buy this brand new. I found mine at Target, and when I opened up the bottle today, I realized that I am over halfway done, and I've only been using this for about a month. I do squirt 2 pumps into my hands. I rub them into my hands, and then I rub them onto my face to get an even application all over the entire area, because 1 pump is not enough for my face. But when I looked in the bottle before I came on to film, I was sitting at about here. So that's in a month's time. It's not as deceiving as the e.l.f. primer, since that was just a plastic tube, which was not cool. But considering that I've only been using it a month and I paid like pretty much $12 to $14 for this primer, I don't know if I'll purchase it again. I probably should I'll do a full wear to wait listing on this, but it actually goes a lot faster than you would think. So I know that I will be done with this by May 5th. And then the next couple of things, I've got 2 basically eye bases. The first one that I'm trying to get through is the Wet n Wild Fergie Take on the Day eyeshadow primer. This is like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's the little primer that could, because just when I think that I'm at the end, there's more. And then there's more. And then there's more. And then there's more. Because I seriously thought I was going to be done with this about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's still trucking. So here's where I am with what's left. And I mean, I have to work really hard to squeeze out the remainder of the product that's in there, but it's just like Too Faced. It's the little primer that could. If you want a drugstore primer, this is a great alternative to the LORAC Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Same consistency, same color. It wears the same on my eyes. I have great looking eyeshadow all day long. Definitely worth taking a look at if you want to have drugstore alternatives in your collection. So this is big time worth the money, and you get more product in here than you would get in the Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, just saying. And then along that lines of eye bases, eye primer type of situation, since I wear glasses and I have hooded eyes, I like to have a cream shadow base, specifically in a white color. I am currently working on another NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. This is where I am. I have sharpened it once or 2 times. Generally, I only have to sharpen it like once or twice a month, because I can work with it bluntly going into the inner portion of my eyes and my brow bone. I don't have to have a sharp tip each time. So this is an accurate representation of where I am currently. And when you use these pencils down to their absolute lowest point, you're gonna get to about where the number 604 is, or a little bit below. So to give you kind of a heads up where the product is gonna stop in your pencils. So again, I think I can finish this by May 5th. If not, I'm gonna throw this into the 4 by the 4th, because for sure I'll be done with it by July. And then lastly, my 5th product that I've kind of been working on is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the color Darling. I really want to finish this off. I am wearing it on my lips currently with the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Sugar Plum. Absolutely thought this was a very sweet way to wear purple today. It matches really well with the shade Deep Purple from the LORAC Pro palette. So if you want a new lip combination, try Darling and that lip gloss. I'll show you real quick. Looks like this in Sugar Plum. Just kind of a bright, sparkly, pinky lavender. Yeah, well, it's more purple than lavender, but it looks kind of like the packaging of Darling in color tones. So this is about what I have left. Not much. I just need to dedicate my time to using it. And I've kind of been burned out on the Revlon Kissable Balm Stains after panning this for a long time and then panning Honey. Like, I just needed to wear lipstick for a while, but I am making sure that I apply this at least once a day, even if I don't wear it all day long. If I wear other lipsticks, I'm okay with it, but I want to do at least once a day. So that's about it for now. I hope you guys are having a blast doing your finish 7 by spring, finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo. Start thinking about your finish 4 by the 4th, because, I mean, I can't stress it enough. This is such an amazing, amazing opportunity for you to have so many friends that are as passionate as you about makeup and give you incentives to get every last cent out of those products that we've spent our hard-earned money on. So enjoy that time, make some new friends, and I will talk to you.
You've got a text message.
Yeah, as you can see, I like really random, but that's about it for now. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.